Hi, and welcome to our presentation about Flying Tiger. This is our final project for e-commerce, and we will be going through our project. First with activity 1. If you could change the slide, please. So firstly, I'll tell you a bit about the business. Flying Tiger is a company from Denmark offering new and fun products at affordable prices. Which are marketed internationally. They operate in stores all over the globe, and they introduce about 300 new products every month. And within those products, if you go to the next slide, please, they range from kitchenware to arts and crafts and a whole bunch of gadgets and silly gifts, basically. If we then go to the next slide, we have the SWOT analysis, which indicates the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for the business. In terms of strengths, we identified that one of its strengths is that stores are located in many different countries, so it's a global brand, and there's a huge variety of products to choose from. So there's really there's products available for any type of customer. And they innovate with new products every month, which means that they keep it fresh, and it really gives them a competitive advantage over the competition. In terms of weaknesses, we identified that there's only one online store, so in that regard, the e-commerce aspect of the company is really lacking, and also that there's not anywhere near enough global marketing. They do have social media presence to a certain degree, but it could certainly be stronger. And so we see it as one of the opportunities is the online shopping trend to really try to capitalize on that and make loyal customers that go to our shops, and then to also get them to shop online and try to boost our revenues even more, and to also increase product offering. And one of our threats, or one of the main threats, could be that competition, such as bigger brands like Amazon, could potentially make us redundant, and because they offer very similar products to us in terms of their overall portfolio. So if they were to become even more cost effective and offer better products, then we potentially could lose a lot of revenue. And also currently, due to the pandemic, shipping could be delayed, and just the supply chain in general could be quite bad. And now I will pass on to activity 2.
Yeah, so our primary business problem is that there's over 900 physical stores all over the world, but there's only one online shop available in Denmark. So our business opportunity is to open online stores in several countries. Our e-commerce resources for this are inbound and outbound logistics, marketing, and sales. And our unique selling proposition is we were thinking of making a 3D animation of products on the website so customers can get a better virtual feeling of the product, so they can, for example, squeeze a pillow with the mouse. As for our total available market, we estimated this by adding up the market values of home interior, hobby and stationery, and toys and games. And it is valued in $98.6 billion in the EU. As for our customer segmentation, Flying Tiger has a total of 896 shops in Europe, 13 shops in America, and 46 shops in Asia. Our clients are male and females of different ages. We have loyal, softcore loyals and hardcore loyal customers, and also switchers. And our customers are low middle class. Our primary activities are inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and service. As for the logistics, we want a fast and on-time delivery with tracking by working with a big number of logistics providers. As for technology developments, these activities relate to processing information and stay current with the technological advances. As for marketing and sales, we want low prices, a family-friendly environment, social media marketing, and offerings of related products to those which are in the shopping cart, and a 24/7 support customer service, both by chatbot and employees. Our USB are delivering 24 hours and possibility to track the packaging. It makes this service one of the fastest in Europe, and also an environmentally friendly packaging. As for IPOs, our first input is specifications for the suppliers for eco packages. The process is verifying that supplied eco packages match our requirements, and the output is the supply of the packages. Our second IPO is selecting the warehouses and logistic companies which have needed capacities and locations. The process is activating SCM and calculating budget and outcomes, and the output is launching delivery in 24 hours. Now Arthur will continue.
Kelvin.
Actually, that would be me, sorry, yeah. So yeah, activity 4, we have already mentioned demographics, so that is not so necessary to talk about. But we have marketing tactics, which is not mentioned here, but so we kind of focused on 2 main aspects, which were Facebook ads and also endorsement / influencer. And we would see that through like Instagram, where that could work very well. In terms of the Facebook ads, we have, if you could go to the next slide, please. That's a bit too far, sorry. Slide 11. Yeah. So in terms of Facebook ads, Facebook, Flying Tiger's main account on Facebook has a large following, about 1.2 million likes and followers. So for there, it's a lot easier to create an ad that could directly target these people, as in you could choose your audience, people who already like the page. So you already know that these are people who are aware of the brand. And so we could go for an ad goal of reminder advertising. This is really a paid method of marketing that targets people in the audience who are already in the considering stage of the buying process, meaning that basically we're just reminding them like, here, we have our product, we know you like it, just here it is again, and yeah, you can just buy it. In that regard, we'd also be doing influence consideration, which again is basically a type of reminding, but we would also be selecting similar target audiences, which we would identify again with keywords, and to really make sure that we're getting as many target audiences as we can, and as many potential customers as possible. And lastly, we could do drive action, which is really just a way to again get even more potential customers, really. And then we have Instagram endorsement. If you could go to the next slide, please. This is really the process. There is to find somebody who we think is suitable for the brand, who would have who we would say have a similar target audience as we do, a person with a large amount of following, to make sure that it would make sense both financially and yeah, from a marketing perspective. We could offer them a contract, for instance, for let's say 50,000 crowns, and then we would people who would purchase products from the Instagram post, which would then have a referral link, they would click on that link. The customer would receive a slight discount, but also the influencer themselves would also receive a small portion of revenue from those sales, meaning that we're receiving marketing from the Instagram influencer, but also the influencer themselves is receiving marketing also from us. So it's a very sort of two-way deal that works for both us and the influencer. And now I would move on to activity 5, which is Arthur.
Yes, so I will tell about the Google Ads campaign. So the first one is the campaign for Christmas shopping. And this ad will target people who search for not expensive but creative gift for their nearest and dearest. And the age is 15 plus. Also, you can see on the slide that we settled the text for our ad, also the location and the keyword themes, which is like one of the most important parts of the ad creation. Also, we selected the budget, which is approximately $1,000 per month, and this is like in the ad industry, it is not so expensive. So it is not the expensive way to reach to your audience. And the second ad is about one of our USPs, the eco packaging. And this ad will target like eco activists, vegans, vegetarians, and also people who just support solving environmental issues. Also, in this ad, you can see that keyword themes are eco-friendly, bedroom decor. Like these words are mixed with the home decor and eco-friendly stuff. So I think the next slide. You can see the measurable outcomes. Our main goal is to increase leads and customers as the e-commerce solution. Of course, that's the number one thing to do. Also, increase awareness by sharing the social position with the other people who support eco packaging, or just helping people to solve one of the biggest Christmas problems: what gifts to select for our nearest and dearest. Also, taking advantage of flexible marketing platforms. So it means customizing campaigns to focus on specific types of online users. Also high ROI, because the Google Ads campaigns, they could be easily optimized, and the proportion of resources and proportion of money spent is really good in this case. We will be able also to see fast the transparent results with the help of Google Ads. Also, ability to tap into high quality traffic sources, and it will give us a chance to find out more about our market, because the statistics provided by the Google Ads is really good. Next slide, please. You can see here our landing pages. This one is for Christmas collection. So the customer will click on ad, and in a second he will be on the page where he can buy the products for Christmas in our eShop. Next slide, please. And here's the second landing page for eco-friendly packaging. This is I think really good USP for in 2020, because a lot of eco activists and just people who support nature, they will buy the product just because they're eco packaged, and also they will be getting discounts for that just to make them like really happy. The next slide, please. So SEO actions we need to do. So these are just 8 the most important ones. We'll do crawling, indexing, and website structure, keyword research and targeting, accessible content that delights searchers, keyword use and on-page optimization, snippet markup and schema, alternative formats and engines, links and amplification, and also conversion and funnel optimization. So activity 6, we decide to use the off-the-shelf software and it means that it will be designed and built based on a reliable and trusted off-the-shelf software. So in our case, we will use Amazon Web Services, which you can see on the diagram in the center. And it will provide us with security databases, servers, and also our eShop. So actually the whole e-commerce solution. In our diagram, you can also see that customer services and CRM is connected to Amazon Web Services, and also the store itself, because all the servers and databases, they are provided by the AWS, and all of that goes to the payments through the search engine and of course the website itself. So to talk more about the Amazon Web Services, it provides the really, I will just list the features it provides to the customers. So Amazon provided the security, platform, traffic. Also, they did really good in cost optimization, because we will be using only the features we need. We will not use the whole package of e-commerce solution by Amazon. Also, they provide data centers, network, support, analysis, and of course, hosting. What to tell about system attributes? So there are some advantages of like multi-tier secure web application architecture, and it eliminates a single point of failure within the application. Also provides enhanced security, and of course there are also individual attributes, which are inter-tier authentication and server-side validation. So to continue on that, there is also a secure communication, which is brought by the HTTPS, not HTTP. So it helps to protect data in transit. Also the logging. Log files will help identify security incidents and provide information about application problems and unusual conditions that the application could have. So I think that's all for the activity 6. Thank you very much.
And yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Bye-bye.
And bye.
Bye.